Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block, and I'm making a video today to address a little debate that I've been seeing going on in the comments. Is the Sergio Aguero deal, which he was signed for, by Manchester City from Atletico Madrid for £38 million, versus the Andy Carroll deal, who was signed, of course, last year from Newcastle United for £35 million. Now, for some reason, it seems like everybody's up in arms, Liverpool fans in particular, about the Aguero deal. And any single time I even mention Andy Carroll's name in any one of my videos, everybody always complains, "Whoa, why didn't we sign Sergio Aguero? He's so much better than Andy Carroll. Oh, he was only £3 million more, and he's so much more class and better." But people need to understand that the two players are totally different, and they came to the respective clubs in two totally different situations. Admittedly, yes, Sergio Aguero is a much better player than Andy Carroll. Aguero has been playing in the top flight La Liga for many seasons. He starred there. He's been a star for the Argentine national team, and Andy Carroll only has one season, not even really a full season because it was injury riddled, of the Premier League under his belt. So if you're comparing the two, as players, Aguero blows him out of the water. Aguero has more experience, more goals, and I think if you just watch the games, he's a better player, he has more quality. And that's where people get rattled. They think, oh, Aguero is such a better player and he only costs £3 million more. But people need to understand that the two players were signed in two totally different circumstances. As we know, the Andy Carroll deal was funded by the Fernando Torres sale. Fernando Torres kind of hit Liverpool with a transfer request towards the latter half of the January transfer window. He was then sold to Chelsea for £50 million, and Liverpool all of a sudden had £50 million to spend. In January, Kenny Dalglish also came on as manager, and Liverpool were on the up and up. And John Henry, the ambitious new owner of Liverpool, didn't exactly want to have £50 million burning in his pocket, so why not go out and spend that? After Liverpool sold Fernando Torres, they desperately needed a striker, and Andy Carroll came along. He was all of a sudden available because Liverpool had so much money to spend on him. I don't want to say the Andy Carroll signing was exactly a rushed emergency signing, but given the circumstances, Liverpool desperately needed to sign a striker, and Andy Carroll is young, shows potential, and will probably shine and be a star for the future. Andy Carroll's £35 million price tag wasn't exactly a true representation of his class or his experience or what he could really offer the club in the immediate term, but it was more of a true representation of the fact that he was signed in the January transfer window, so prices were going to be bloated. And since Fernando Torres was sold so late in the window, Liverpool didn't exactly have that much time to really go out and negotiate a lower fee for Andy Carroll. It was really £35 million, either take it or go without a good striker for the second half of the season. Now Aguero, he was signed on totally different terms. This deal is a deal that's taken months to process. There's been careful negotiations between Atletico and Manchester City. Obviously, Manchester City are in a stronger position to attract star players than Liverpool. Manchester City, of course, they brought in all the star talent. They will pay you high wages. They are offering Champions League football. And honestly, for a player who wants to win trophies right now this year, and get paid a shitload, Manchester City is a more attractive club than Liverpool. But for players that care about history and really want to build for the future and be part of a special rebuilding project, Liverpool is the place to be. Also, Liverpool just has the best fans in the world. So to compare or be angry about the fact that Sergio Aguero was only signed for £3 million more and people are thinking, why didn't Liverpool get him? Well, it's because Sergio Aguero probably never wanted to come to Liverpool in the first place because they can't offer him Champions League football and probably couldn't offer him as the ridiculous amount of wages that Manchester City is probably offering him. So that's all for today of JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block. I just want to clear this issue up so I don't see any more whining about Sergio Aguero or complaining about Andy Carroll in the comments ever again.